With number patterns, there is always an input and an output. They don't always show it, but it is there. So for a start, we'll say the input is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the output are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. To find out what happens in the pattern, you check what happens from one term, from one output to the next output. So you can say 4 minus 2 to get plus 2. And then you check for the next one, 6 minus 4 is 2. So you can see that from 2 you plus 2 and get 4, 4 plus 2 you get 6, 6 plus 2 you get 8. When they ask you to find the rule of a number pattern, you have to check, you first need to find what happens. Then you go and say that this constant change that happens times the input number. So 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. So your rule will be times 2. They can also say you have to write it in this form, that your output is equal to your input times 2. Usually they will give you a pattern in this form. Still, the same applies. Your first one is 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have to go and check, what is your difference? How do you go from 5 to 7? When you work out that, 7 minus 5 is 2, 9 minus 7 is 2, and 11 minus 9 is 2. You start again. If you say 2 times 1, you get 2. And if you say 2 times 2, you get 4. Then you go and check. If you say 2 plus 3, you have 5 for your first one. And 4 plus 3 will give you 7, which is your second number. And then you can write, your rule will be you times by 2 and you plus by 3. So you have your input of 1 times 2 plus 3 to give you your output of your first number.